Yo, what is up, YouTube? Okay, today Bungie did their stream revealing the trials of Osiris. So if you missed it, today I will be telling you everything that went down at the stream. And you know, before we start, guys, I want to just apologize for my voice if it sounds too low or if it sounds too lazy. But I mean, work was difficult. It was hard today. So yeah, there's that. Okay, so we'll run through everything real quick. To enter the trials, you must first visit Brother Vance, which is the trials disciple. So you need to go to him and buy something called the Passage of Osiris, which is sort of like your ticket, sort of a scorecard. And this card tracks your wins and your losses throughout the that tournament for the weekend. If you lose 3 times, your passage is done, so you gotta turn in that scorecard and get a new one, and you know everything will be reset. Your wins and your losses will be reset, so you start from the bottom again. The more wins you have, the better the rewards. So at different wins, you get to unlock sort of these packages. So they're in tiers, and these tiers are 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So at 2 wins, 3 wins, 5 wins, so on. And these tier packages are secret until you open them, and they get better the higher the tier is. Also at tiers 5 and 7, you win a piece of gear and a weapon, and I believe you can purchase this from the Osiris disciple, so Mr. Brother Vance over there. And he also sells things called trial supplies, and these can be bought with passage coins. These passage coins can be earned from PvP daily activities or in a regular PvP at the reward screens. These supplies will forgive a loss, give you a free win, or give a bonus win on your first try. And these supplies can be stacked, so you know you could use all of them at once. Okay, moving on. Elimination is the new game mode. And Bungie said that this is their most competitive game type they have made. So basically, elimination is a 3 vs 3 skirmish type gameplay. But when you get killed, you are dead until you revive, so you can't respawn after the timer. The first team to win 5 points wins the match. These matches will be divided into rounds. Each round lasts 2 minutes. And there is an overtime after you pass the 2-minute mark. There is an overtime mode after the 2-minute mark. Basically, a capture point will be spawned in the map, and it can be controlled for the win. Or if you are the last guardian on your team and you're closest to the node, then you will win. Like I said, these matches will be divided into rounds. The first team to win 5 rounds wins the whole match. These matches will last 15 to 20 minutes. And the event will last from Friday till Tuesday, which is a reset. Also, the maps will be different each weekend. They will not rotate throughout the weekend. It will be one set map for that weekend. Another thing is that heavy ammo will appear after a team has won 3 times. And in the heads-up display, you will be able to see the scorecard, so how many wins, how many losses. At the end of the match, you will be awarded randomly with gear, so you know I'm sure you can score some armor or some guns after the match ends. I'm not sure if you have to win in order for you to get rewarded, but it is random, so there's that. Also, Bungie said that there will be no matchmaking, and a lot of people are kind of pissed about this. But basically they said, we will find enemies for you, but we will not find friends for you. And we'll get into this a little bit later in a minute. Let's keep going. Special ammo will carry over from one round to the next. Heavy ammo will not. And matchmaking will prioritize latency, so the people who have the best connection will be paired up faster, I'm guessing, or better, I don't know. But basically this is done to reduce any sort of lag or connection problems to ensure the best the best game possible. Also, if you quit a match, it will count as a loss. Also, the Egyptian gear that you may have seen, that does not drop from the end of the match. You actually have to buy that, and when you buy it, it will come with 42 light, so you don't have to ascend it. However, drop gear does have to be ascended to 42 light level, and just like in the Iron Banner, your level and your attack of the weapons do matter, so it is recommended that you go in there with the best you know, your best weapons and your best armor that you have. And like they said, the first map that we'll be seeing is the Burning Shrine on Mercury, and after that, you know, they will rotate them accordingly. I don't know if there will be the Dark Below maps into the rotation, but you know, that'd be cool. So yeah, let's talk about this no matchmaking that lots of people in the forums are complaining about. And I'm just gonna go off from my experience here, but last night I was playing with a clanmate. So it was two of us, we were playing skirmish. It was just two of us, so our other clanmates weren't on. So we start our first match, right? And we lost, and it wasn't until the end where you get to see the score that we noticed that our random friend that was picked for us on the team, he had 2 kills that first match and around 15 deaths, and I believe he was level 26 or something like that. So we said, you know, let's just go back to orbit and try and find a better, you know, team or whatever. So we did. Unfortunately, the next 3 games, the same thing happened. We got paired up with a person that had at most 4 kills and like 10 deaths. So I mean, I don't want to sound like a dick or an asshole, but if the trials had matchmaking, then I'm sure some people would be pissed and they would complain about carrying all these other people. So, you know, I'm gonna try and remain neutral here. But if you don't have friends, which I don't know why, but this is a sort of social game. If you've been playing for a while, I'm sure you may have met a couple of people, you know? And if you want to play Trials of Osiris and you have friends, but those friends only play PvE, then, you know, find some other friends that play PvP. Or try and get those friends to play PvP with you. And if y'all kinda suck, then I suggest y'all go into Rumble or Control or Clash and work together, you know, communicate, because this game mode will be all about communication, alright? You need to have, you know, synergy with your teammates, and you know, you just need to be communicating constantly throughout the whole match. And I don't want to sound like a dick or anything, but if you want to try and do better in Crucible, I recommend you to start playing Rumble, you know, just by yourself, and you know, a game mode where it only affects you and not a team. And like I said, I don't want to sound like a freaking asshole or anything, but I mean, you know, that's what I would do. And you know, other people are saying that this is just a game mode that caters to the hardcore PvP players, and I can see how they think like that. I mean, at a glance, it does give you that vibe, you know, that this is just for people that are really into PvP, that are in the clan, or that have a consistent raid group or a PvP group, and they can just, you know, get on together and just dominate. And you know, if you ever tried to do a raid and you have used the LFG side, it's not that hard to find a team. It takes you at most 10 minutes to find a team to do a raid with. So you could always do that if you want to play Trials of Osiris. I'm sure LFGs will include that in their website, you know. The only thing that I'm kind of concerned about is people asking for a ridiculous amount of KD. I'm talking about 2.0 or higher. Now, I'm not the best PvP Crucible player, but I mean, I can hold my own, right? And to be honest, anybody with a KD above 1 is definitely welcome to play with me. Or yeah, or you know, I will not turn down anybody that has a 1.0 KD or better. Lower than that, then yeah, you kinda need more practice, bro. But I mean, 1.0 or higher is good. 1.5 is decent. You know, 2.0 is just, you know, you're a monster every time. Like I said, I'm not the best PvP player, but I can hold my own. So yeah, guys, those are my thoughts about the Trials of Osiris reveal. I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I remember first playing and being really bad in Crucible, but now that I've played more, I feel like I can really hold my own now. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. Oh yeah, and expect a lot of freaking hand cannons in there. But yeah, those are my thoughts. I think this is a good thing. You know, the whole thing about no matchmaking or anything, it's just, you know, it's just whatever to me. I personally like it. Other people really hate it. So I mean, like I said, they can always just use an LFG site. Another thing is though, I really feel that Bungie should definitely implement some kind of LFG on their own, you know, like in the tower or something. Have like a vendor type, not a vendor, but a NPC that can matchmake you with other people. So yeah, guys, those are my thoughts. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe for more content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.